So I have a situation here with my equipment rack. And the situation is that I have two devices that kind of don't have a home. So my Apple TV, it's the Apple TV 4K, but it's the second gen. So it's a little bit thicker height-wise. It just sits at the back of this shelf right here. So it's not great. It's just kind of back there, and I don't know, it works, it's fine, but sometimes, the OCD kicks in and you're like, I really want things to be tidier. And then the other piece of equipment is my Kaleidescape. And the Kaleidescape I just have sitting on top of the rack, at the back of the rack, kind of by the hub from the Sofa Baton X2 remote. And so that's also not great. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's not in the way. Nobody's going to trip over it or anything. But I just kind of want everything to look a little bit cleaner. Now, as you all know, I'm using currently the Trinnov Altitude 16 and the Trinnov Amplitude 16 amplifier. So those just sit at the very bottom of the rack. All of the rest of the equipment that is filling up the rack, that's from my other theater setup. That's the Anthem AVM 70 and then all of the amplifiers that go with it. I also have the Zadu UHD 8000 up here at the top, and then my Panasonic UB420 Blu-ray player. But anyways, I leave all of, even though I'm not using the Anthem AVM 70 and the amplifiers for it, I leave it all in the rack here because, quite frankly, I just don't have a better place to store it. Like, this rack is perfect for storing all this equipment. Like, I could pile it up in a closet, but it's just better here on the rack. So anyways, I'm getting off track. The point is that I wanted to find a good solution for the Apple TV and the Kaleidescape. And so I went online and I searched and I found a seller on Etsy, of all places. And this seller goes by the name NetworkBuck, and that's their seller's name. And they make a mount that is 3D printed, and it is for the Apple TV and the Kaleidescape. And he looks like he has a variety of devices that he makes custom mounts for. But in my case, I needed the Apple TV 2nd gen and the Kaleidescape. So I ordered those mounts, and they come in two pieces, and then the two pieces fit together like so. They just slide together, and then it's a 1U rack mount that they'll both fit here. Now, here's the problem. So I ordered the parts, and then they took a while to get here. It was like a week and a half, thereabouts, for it to arrive. He shipped them pretty quickly, but just FedEx took a long time to deliver them. So the mounts arrived, and that's when I encountered the first problem. The first problem is he shipped me, instead of the Apple TV mount, he shipped me the Roku Ultra mount. So I was like, okay. So I went back, looked at my order. I'm like, nope, I did definitely order the Apple TV. It was just a mistake on the shipping. Mistakes happen. It's fine, whatever. The Kaleidescape mount with this portion of it, the issue is that the width was just barely too narrow. I mean, it just literally just barely too narrow. I don't know. You probably won't be able to see it on this. And so I contacted the seller and I was like, okay, ship me the wrong mount for the Apple TV and for the Kaleidescape. It's just a little too narrow. So I told him, I showed him pictures. I said, it needs to be, it's like 6 and I'm going to do 16ths, even though it can be reduced. It was like 6 and 6/16 wide. But I told him, I'm like, it should be 6.5. So 6 and 8/16 wide to comfortably fit this Kaleidescape. Well, this is what I got. So he was like, okay, no problem. I'll ship you the correct mount for the Apple TV, and I will reprint you the Kaleidescape one, and I'll make it wide enough to fit the Kaleidescape. And this is what I got back. So he did send me the Apple TV 2nd gen. So we're good there, though I do need to verify that it actually fits in there. So then he shipped me the reprinted Kaleidescape mount, and I measured it because as soon as I got it, I was like, okay, let's see if it fits, and it doesn't really fit. Um, so I measured it, and he went from 6 6/16. Keep that straight. 6 6/16 wide on the original one, and then, despite me telling him to print it at 6.5 inches wide, he added only a 16th of an inch, and he made it 6 7/16 wide. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And so I got the I got the Kaleidescape, and I'm like, all right, maybe I can make it fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to basically force it in there and see if I can make this thing fit. Because at this point, I'm either going to need him to print me a third one, or I'm just going to want my money back. But honestly, these things are actually pretty cool. And depending on how they go in, it could be a good solution. So let's see if I can fit this Kaleidescape into this thing without damaging the mount or the Kaleidescape. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing in here. We're gonna have to put it in from the front. So here we go. Let's see here. Actually, let's do it like this. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this thing in here. Let's see if I can force it in. Absolutely perfect. Oh, hey, I think I can get it. Okay, it's pretty tight. Man, the tolerances on this thing are having an extra 16th of an inch would have been absolutely ideal. But I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh, hey, how about that? Oh man. Well, it's probably not ever coming out. It's in there for life. Okay, that actually is pretty cool. That is slick. So let's do the Apple TV next. Okay, so they'll fit together. They, like I say, they have these grooves that just go together like this. And so, let's see here. Yeah, well, I'll put those together after I fit the Apple TV in here. Let's make sure this thing is gonna fit here. So, pretty tight, but it's gonna work. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, wow, yeah. That is absolutely perfect. That's awesome. Okay, now let's make sure that the parts slide together correctly. Now he does have like a screw that goes in right there, like a set screw once you get them together. Though honestly, I'm not entirely sure that that's necessary, because those things are really tight, and once it's set in a rack, it's not like it's going to be moving around anyways. Let me just pull that screw out. Okay, so I removed that set screw. Like I say, I don't think that's really necessary, because it's going to be held in place with the mounting screws on either side. And so I'm just going to set that right like that. Oh yeah, I don't think that set screw is necessary at all. Okay. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Snapped right in together. Now we've got the Apple TV and the Kaleidescape in a 1U mount. It's pretty slick. Let's get in the rack and see how it looks. So I have this 1U available above the Anthem AVM70. Again, the Anthem AVM70 is not currently in use. It's just being stored in this rack. But this little guy is going to go in here perfectly, in theory. Let's see how it goes here. Well, I got it all installed. So I've got the mount for the Kaleidescape and the Apple TV, and it just takes up 1U here on the rack. And I think it looks really good. I'm pretty pleased. I mean, we had some hiccups along the way, but NetworkBuck took care of it. Oh, I should mention, this video is not sponsored by NetworkBuck. He has no idea I'm making this video. He'll probably never see it. But if you're interested in this mount, I will link to it in the description box. Looking over his site, it looks like he does make a number of mounts. Like he 3D prints them. So whatever your device is that's small, like, you know, like a Kaleidescape or an Apple TV or a Roku. I know he makes the Roku ones. So if you have a device kind of along these lines, check out his site. Maybe he makes them out for it. If he doesn't, I don't know this for a fact, but it might be worth reaching out to him and just asking him, say, hey, I have this specific device. Could you make a mount for it? My guess is he probably could. But anyways, overall, I'm very pleased with it. And now I've gotten the Apple TV off of the back of the rack. I've gotten the Kaleidescape off the top of the rack. It's much cleaner now, much better. Thanks for watching.